website right now and download my free course on alternate picking mastery. It contains 5 essential exercises that will take you to alternate picking mastery faster than you can imagine. And then I've included my method of how to lay out a practice plan in just 1 to 2 minutes that will absolutely boost your results like nothing you ever tried before. So go download it right now. It's free. Hey! How to get your facial expressions right when you solo. This is of course a joke, because the facial expressions is not something you do, it's something that occurs when you forget what you're doing, right? And it's like with everything else, with every emotional expression, that you use your whole body, right? It's very hard to be self-confident and then, stand like this. I'm so self-confident right now. You don't even feel the emotion because your body's just, right? And so when you play music and you have sadness, you have aggression, you have intensity, you have, all of these things, it really requires your whole body to be in that state in order for it to come out. And this is not like it's an artsy thing. Oh yeah, it has nothing to do with that. It's just like when I'm speaking right now, also, I'm holding my hands like this. Why am I doing that? It's because I'm intense, right? If I weren't intense, I would be much more relaxed, I would be talking like this, right? And so everything follows. It's a hormonal process in the brain where the brain makes the hormones happen. They're squirted out into your bloodstream, and that makes every single thing in your body change. And the same thing happens when you play. It's just like talking. It's the exact same thing. Only here you don't have words. You only have the emotional expression. And so when you're not thinking about what you're doing and you're all into it, like I am now when I'm talking, right? Then stuff happens. Like, why are my fingers and hands moving like this? It's just because they are, right? It's a total body experience. And the same thing goes for, and when you stop thinking about techniques, scale shapes, rhythm, and everything becomes an unconscious thing, an easy thing, then that's the point where you forget what you're doing. You absolutely become in a zone where you are playing real time. Right? There's no hesitation, there's no thinking, there's no preparation about what to play in a second. You just do it. Right? And that's where everything is automatic, and then you can really express yourself emotionally when you play. And again, this is not art. This is just a fact. Like when we're talking, it's no different, and it's no higher than talking. So everybody can do this. It's not like a special thing, but it only occurs when you have total mastery. If you're searching for the words you try to speak all the time, and you're trying to find what's the name of stuff, then you drop out of being just speaking, right? You drop out of the mission of saying the sentence, and you try to just say the sentence. And that's why, the facial expressions, they only occur when you don't have any problem doing any of what you do. And I mean, like, it's the easiest thing in the world. The reason why I made this video is because I see people practice like that. I see them, put on a jam track, and then they go, right? And that's really trying to get there before you're there. And it's okay, but it's like a little child actually playing that you are there. You pretend you are there. You pretend you have total control, and then you kind of, you try to look the part, right? But it's not. I'm just trying to clear things up here, right? Because you can't pretend you're there. It's absolutely a matter of being at that level where everything is easy, or at least the tools you use for improvising or soloing are easy. And I really mean, easy like water, easy like nothing. And that's where the facial expressions and then, come. And that's where you really express yourself. And that's not a magical thing either. It's just like talking. Everybody does it every single day. And just because you do it with notes, it doesn't make it any more special. Just don't make things so special that you think you cannot achieve them. Right? You just need to have the skills down on a level where they're easy. And the only way to do that is endless repetition. People don't get that. The reason why you're so good at talking is because you did it over and over again. In fact, once you started talking, once you started putting words together, you couldn't stop putting words together. So you do it 24/7. and when you're not even awake, you dream, right? And you put words together, stories, blah, 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 endlessly, blah, 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 repetition of the same sentences, the same construction of words, the same putting words together over and over and over and over again, hour after hour, incessantly, obsessively. Most people cannot stop thinking, right? And that's why we're so good at it. That's why we can express ourselves this rapidly. It's amazing what the brain can do. And that's the same recipe for getting to the point where you suddenly start looking weird when you play. It's to have guitar playing being that easy, right? And so intuitive. It goes straight from what you want to play to what you want to play. Just there's no distance. It's just blah, right? There's just talking, right? Thought and speaking is simultaneous. No hesitation. And that's why you start looking funny. Subscribe for more free videos. Do it. Do it now. Do it.